I would say my first job was campus.
Yes.
I got some campus job. We did some consultancy of sort. I think we were paid 25,000. And then I had one of our family friends who was a doctor. He told me, your first salary you give to your parents. It was the most painful. The most painful
you gave everything.
Yes, because they
were to bless you.
Yes, I said he told me, Faith, the first salary you must give to your parents. Mine was for blessing, and also just small awards that I got along the way. Then my next job, I worked at Cooperative Bank as a graduate trainee. But that one was very short-lived because the moment it was 8 months, I got Kenya School of Law. I quit because I was like, my passion is very clear. I wanted to do law. And
you've said that you're married. I'd like to hear how you met Mr. Right.
My husband. My husband is actually a friend of ours who connected us. We had a very good friend. He's called Oma. And so Oma used to be like, Faith, you're such a nice girl. I even thought when you went to the UK, you'd end up marrying a white person. But you came back without marrying a white person. So you can't just be chilling here. But my dad is not worried. Why are you worried? And he was like, no, I'm not saying I'm worried. But, as friends, we hope to see our friends connected. So he actually organized like a dinner with his wife. They were very
intentional.
They were very intentional, but they were very excited to pair us together. They're like, oh, there's this guy. He's in the choir. He's
in the choir.
Yeah.
SD?
No, Catholic.
Catholic.
I'm Catholic. So he was also in the choir as well, and he insisted they have to introduce us. So we had a dinner and he introduced me to Mr. John Lawrence Odhiambo. At that time, my husband, he was dressed like these young, cool people, and that wasn't my thing. So I was like,
really?
No. Yeah.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for someone dressed more smart, casual. Someone I could take to my dad and not be afraid. Because my dad was someone who would ask questions. And he'll talk to you. I knew the character. My father, unless you're very quick-witted, you would not know he's teasing you or making fun of you. So you have to be very sharp. So I was like, I was comparing, of course, with my father. I'm like, the kind of person my dad is. Will they get along? I know my mom is tough for everyone. So irrespective, no one will meet her standards.
Yes.
So the person who I was more worried for. Yes. Yeah. So the first meeting, it was okay, but I was not satisfied. Then he looked for me some days later. And then, unfortunately, I'd saved his name wrongly from his name. So when he calls and he picks...
that means you were not interested?
At that time. So he was like, who is that? I'm like, but I thought that was your name. So first, that's an embarrassing moment. But from then, he asked me out for dates. He was very interesting. We would chill and we would talk and talk and talk. So, of course, now you
started singing.
Yeah, because now, of course, now even he dresses differently. It's not the same way all the time. And, of course, with his work clothes now, he looks very serious. And so we started spending time together. And I found him more of an extrovert. I'm an introverted kind of person, so he's an extrovert. Extroverts can make you feel like the world revolves around you, and so he would make you feel like you're the only person in the room.
And that's all.
That's all.
The rest is history.
The rest and something that is special. From 2019 to date. Yes, we'll be celebrating our anniversary on 24th.
At least that
of this.
The person who is the child there is just acting. I tend to think so.
He's just acting, yeah, he's acting.